All right, hold on, y'all. I'll be a little minute and I'm going to do some breakdowns because I got, you know what? I got stuff to do, but I just want to do a brief breakdown of these people again and speak about how these people are trying to prove that lying to people. Now that I've calmed down a little bit, I want to speak the whole story as to what happened. But then also, I'm going to say straight up and down that my uncle is protected and loved. But we're going to talk about it. But I need to run. I need to go do something real quick. So I'm just going to play some music. So it'll be a minute before I come back. Okay. We need to talk about this because this is pathetic. And you know what? This is the end for those people. Because I also see that another one of them did a show about it, and they wonder why they're failures and why nobody deals with them, none of them. And I don't think the government should take care of them anymore either, just saying. All right, I'll be right back. I'm trying to find a song that I can play. Let me see. Yeah, we'll play this one.
Om Aim Dream Cleem Chamundaya Vichay Namaha. 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 Om Aim Dream चामुण्डायै विच्चे नमः। ॐ ऐं ह्रीं क्लीं 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 चामुण्डायै विच्चे नमः। ॐ ऐं
All right, y'all, I'm back. So first of all, let's start this off top of the hour. Not me, not my uncle, not my grandmother, not my children, not anything sexually that Mike talks about. Nothing that involves me, nor my family, nor anyone that I care about can or will ever be used so that Mike can feed off of the public. So that's been cut off. So it doesn't matter what any of those people do, even Bum Dot, all the rest of them, their parasitic behavior, their parasites, parasitic entities, nothing that they do, no candles that they light will ever affect the innocent. Okay. So if someone is innocently watching that and they're not in on that little stupid debacle, they're good. Although you may want to limit that because my spirits ain't giving out no more freebies. If you are a person that is aware, then you'll know that not only has that pathetic group of people been after my family jewels when they figured out a long time ago they couldn't get it. They couldn't get it. When they figured that out years ago, that's when they said, well, let's go ahead and take this show on the road and we're going to take from anybody and everybody that will listen. And it's not the case for anyone else involved with that situation, right? So, like when they do shows about other people, there's no energy attachment because honestly, I don't believe that those people have anything. You know the saying, God bless the child that has its own. Okay. So just FYI, everybody's energy is being protected. The way that I do it with infinite layers of protection, those people will get nothing out of it. Nothing. Not even Mike, because Mike still owes me a lot of money. In fact, when you add it up on how I've been sort of me and my family, when you add up my family members as well, my children, when you add up the fact that these people have tried to steal our names, steal our images, do what they want to do with it, and make us unwilling participants in the dumb shit that they do that never worked for them any fucking way. They owe us probably, I'm going to do a rough estimate, probably about $1 billion that they'll never be able to pay. So these people are going to go into the next lifetime owing us money. Okay, let's get that out the way. Now, first of all, my uncle is loved and protected. Nobody over here is mad at my uncle. Nobody's angry at my uncle for what he did. In fact, I overstand why my uncle did what he did, right? And it's something that got addressed in the last month, okay? And so Mike is 5'3" tall. Mike feels powerless because he has never accomplished anything in his life. And that's what he wants. He literally, you would think that he would just be appreciative of at least what his mama did for him, and he's not. He doesn't feel like a man. He still doesn't to this day, because Michael cannot do what my uncle has done the past 60 years, 50 years of his life. So my uncle has gotten up every day and went to work and maintained, he bought my grandmother's house, maintained and held down his whole family. My uncle has done that. This is my grandmother's eldest son. My uncle has performed miracles for his family. And this is the reason why right now we are giving back to my uncle. Right now. Because he needs his family, and we are doing a lot for my uncle. Now, I'm not sure why Mike is saying that my uncle is dying. Um, my uncle is not dying. My uncle is almost 70, and my uncle is more vital than I see a lot of these 20 and 30-year-olds running around here. Okay. So let's get that out the way. Mike wants to feel a sense of power, because the way Mike understood power was by his mother throwing him out into the streets in the dead of winter. Now, this has never had anything to do with me. I don't know who the fuck Mike Mills is. I don't know who in the hell that dude is. I don't have nothing to do with him, okay? But what I do know is that he seems to have this a fixation on people being thrown out in the streets, because instead of Mike being able to catch up like most normal people, he's still stuck. So apparently something traumatic must have happened to him when his mother threw him out in the streets at the ripe old age of 13. My mother never did no shit like that to me, right? So Mike is trying to take credit for what my uncle did. I listened to a little bit of what he's saying, And Mike does not have that power. Being toxic does not give you power. You're just a toxic person. So I'm going to be honest. When we first came here, which was September, okay, when we first came to my uncle's house, my uncle was like, y'all can stay here as long as y'all need to, get it together or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And then Mike and Talia called my uncle, and my uncle got pissed. See, these people have demonic entities on them. They have bad spirits on them, right? So my uncle, he kind of got to tripping because of that, because he wasn't sure. I haven't seen my uncle. Keep in mind, I had not seen my family in almost 10 years. But one thing is for sure, my uncle wasn't just gonna go, get out of my house. No, that my family's not gonna do nothing like that. And I think that that's what Mike's expectations were. But of course, that never happened. Okay, peep game. My uncle got angry at me because Mike lied to him. Let's get into the lies. Let's get into the lies and withholding the truth. First of all, Michael Moore should have never been calling my uncle. What is he doing calling my uncle? He's canceled. Mike is canceled. He's a blubbering idiot. He's a freaking buffoon. He's lonely and he needs to get a goddamn life and quit harassing people, right? So he contacts my uncle and he lies to him because guess what my uncle ended up finding out? The truth. Not only did I relay the news to my uncle Reggie that this dude and these people went online and roasted my mother, roasted my father, attacked me, and has been attacking my entire family for almost 10 years. This is something that my uncle had no idea about that he now knows. And he is not confused about it. Nobody's confused about it. The police are not confused about it. The FBI is not confused about it. In fact, I can even bet your bottom dollar, and I got the screenshots of the troll in the chat room claiming that because of what Mike said, the rantings of a drunk, the rantings of an angry man, that constitutes for a CPS call, even though Mike has never lived with us. So that's been captured. And this will all be sent to the police because I'm getting ready to put every last one of those people in jail. So they all know their goose is cooked. They are never going to be able to hurt me, my children, my grandchildren, or anyone in my family. I can guarantee. I don't give a shit who they think they are. So let's just get that out the way. Okay. Let's just get that out the way because we all can see what they are trying to do. Like Mike literally wanted, like he was over there. And you got to ask yourself, how miserable and evil would a person have to be to wish them homeless and to freeze to death out in the cold? Literally, it ain't even that deep. So Mike has been basically wishing death on me for months, for years. Why do y'all think I always come on here and say them people are gonna die? Why are they wishing death on me? Why have they been filing false CPS reports? Why have they been doing the things that they're doing? Because they're extremely jealous and obsessive and stupid. For some reason, somebody told them, well, just say a bunch of prayers and light candles, and this is gonna do that for you. But at this point, the chickens are coming home to roost. When you wake up every day making the same mistake every single day. Because we can say all day and night that I practice witchcraft, but they have no case. That's called hypocrisy. Hypocrisy has no power over me, right? I do good things for people and I heal people. So I don't do what they do. Even if they were not practicing witchcraft and they were doing mundane things to hurt people, they would still have to deal with their karma. So what your religious or spiritual beliefs are is inconsequential. The point is that look at what you're doing, right? Look at what they're doing. Unjustified. Okay, they have no justification for anything that they're doing. Well, I'm mad and I'm emotional. Emotional over what? Well, you mentioned Hope. Hope was wishing death on me. Literally, I had never done anything to Hope except for protected me and my family's energy. And she began to wish death on me one day. And yes, she did die on the 4th of July. So I mentioned it, yeah, because it's the truth. Why do y'all think those people keep dying? It's because of their own behavior. I'm not making that happen. See what I'm saying? So they're doing it to themselves, which is quite stupid. I don't even, I'm still confused about why these people do what they do because no normal person with good sense would ever do that. It's not even worth it. So basically, me and my uncle was kind of into it, and I got in my I said uncle, I said, you know what I'm saying, I'm like, why would you talk to him? And even my uncle even said to me a couple of times, he was like, your friend, and I've had to check my uncle and say, hey, this is a stalker. Michael Moore Jr. is a stalker. Talia Lennon is a stalker. They have been stalking me as well as until the day that my mama died. They were stalking your sister who died. They were stalking my mama. You understand what I'm saying? Because no matter what problem, y'all already know how I kick it. No matter what problem I had with my mama, I'm still going to protect my fucking mama. That's my mama. But I hadn't spoken to my mama because my mama's stubborn. Right. And so I'm already dealing with that shit, right? While these people are stalking mama. I told him, I said, this dude stalked your sister for almost 10 years. Why? Because my mother had one or two conversations with those people because my mother got mad and these people tried to latch on. Are they justified? Hell no. Are they desperate? Hell yeah. Are they dumb? Hell yeah. They're all dumb. You have to ask yourself, what is in the energy of a person that would do that? Now, I will tell you that on a deeper note, everybody in my family has always had money. I come from money. I am money. Y'all saw how successful I was, and I'm building my business back up. Okay. So when my grandma passed away, she was driving a brand new Lexus, right? All of my whole family has owned houses, right? And so these people, a lot of them, like, first of all, every single descendant of Lena Briscoe is protected and covered and shielded. It don't matter, even if you fucking was disloyal, your family. So you're protected. I'm not no dumb witch. Okay. I protect my people because, see, what they call the devil is a liar. So I'm not going to sit up here and be cursing and attacking my fucking family. If I see a problem with anybody in my family, it is going to be dealt with, and that family member is going to be safe, and that family member is going to be healed. I don't give a fuck how deep the shit go. I listen, when it comes to your blood, that's what it is. Okay. And so, a lot of people like, well, some our family ain't kin folk or whatever. Well, you know what? Think about it. My family has always been very close. There's never been any hatred in my family ever. And when my grandma passed away, things kind of fell apart and people became lost, but I was her first point of contact. So that's all my grandma cares about. Her kids, her grandkids, her great grandkids, and my grandmother even has great great grandkids. My uncle has never done anything to hurt me. I lived in this house with my uncle from the time that my parents got divorced. My uncle was living here. We lived here. I've lived with my uncle. I know my uncle. I've been around my whole family for years. Never have has anything ever happened. I mean, especially look at me now. Look at me when I first started with these people. You see how healthy and well taken care of I was? Where'd that come from? Did that come from the fact that my family was so horrible? No. No. Was my mother really that horrible? Look at what her daughter looked like. See, this is what sparked the jealousy in these people because they looking at me. I got pretty skin. Stretch marks don't count. Yeah, I had stretch marks on my stomach from getting pregnant. That's not my family kept me. Look at me now. Look at how healthy I look just from a couple of months of living with my uncle. My uncle is a beautiful person, just like my grandmother, his mother. Okay? You heard what I'm saying? So he's on there, her uncle, and don't nobody want her around. Well, why am I here? And why do I talk to my uncle every single day? Why is it that me and my uncle get along? Why do I get along with my whole family? Why is it that what is the and do y'all really believe? Let me tell you something. Do y'all really believe that those people ever have the power to cause disharmony in my family? If you believe that, it is because they may be causing disharmony in your family. And I don't have to come on here and reveal what I do to protect my folks. Now, I did come on here and show y'all that anti possession ring, and y'all better get with it because I can promise you that it was a lot of weirdness, and Jamila already took care of it because there are necromancers. And see, I don't give a fuck about a necromancy, bitch. You know necromancy, so do I. I know how to undo what you do. I know how to block what you do. And if you keep fucking with me, you ain't gonna be able to do shit. See, that's called stupid. There's no witch actually that's worth her salt or a necromancer that's worth her salt that would become obsessed with Jamila and keep fucking up and doing wrong because eventually the underworld gonna be like, bitch, first of all, you ain't no witch. First of all, you're not vetted to do that. So we're gonna block you off from doing that completely. So even if one of them had managed to send a bad spirit to my uncle to cause him to do that, even if you look at that court case, you can see where when my uncle went down, my uncle went down there to close the case. So you can see that clear. We made her uncle do that. Yeah. No, you did not. Actually, I believe that they pushed my uncle over the edge, but I believe that that was a situation that I had to take care of anyway. And then clearly that would but this is my uncle's house. He can do whatever he wants to do. I'm not going to shame my uncle for that, right? He owns this house. I've never been I was a kid when my grand I was well I was in my 20s when my grandmother passed away, but I've never had any interest in taking anything from any of my family, so I don't operate that way. So I'm not involved in, oh, well, you got my grandma house and I want my. Now, I do want our family to keep this house in our family because it's a landmark for us. It's got sentimental value. Otherwise, I'm not against anybody in my family. That's a fact. And nor do I believe that any of my family is against me. At the end of the day, my family has shown me nothing but love. Even though they did stuff to piss me off, I would never ever even attempt to do harm. And I would still and so I am protecting my entire family from whatever evil that drives that sector, and they not fucking with me. Are you after my family jewels? Are you after our spirits? Are you after our real estate and our land? You won't ever get it. And you know what? If you don't pipe the fuck down, because you know what? Honestly, I got bigger fish to fry that I'm not even going to speak on. I do that shit in my sleep. I don't need to even be awoke to do the work that I do sometimes. I am a vessel for good. I am a vessel for healing. I'm also a money vessel. I am a vessel. Why do you think that those people are constantly trying to attach to me or either be me? You can never be me. You can never attach from me to me. You making a fool of yourselves. That don't even make no sense. So even though I'm pretty sure when you open up the case, you can see on the case where it says that. And see, y'all need to be careful trusting those. But they'll say, oh, I can do dark magic for you. First of all, don't ever get dark magic done by a buffoon like that. They will bring you bad luck and they will kill you. I know that for a fact. Even though Tiffany was not right, Tiffany did not have to die. She did not have to die. Tiffany died because she was involved with those people. That's why Tiffany got killed. Tiffany was going to those people getting dark magic done on me. See, that's how powerful I am. You can even don't do that though. Don't do that. Don't make a habit of doing no shit like that because seriously, like don't do that because I got nothing but love for everybody. Tiffany was going to those people doing dark magic. They did the darkest magic. They lied for her. They lied for her. Guess what happened to Tiffany? She was stabbed to death. So those people can't protect you. She shouldn't have been doing that to begin with, but they don't really know how to protect their clients from blowback. And that's a hell of a fucking blowback for a man to bite you in your damn face the day before and the next day come back and stab you to death. Right? But Tiffany made that decision on her own. And she was trying to make horrible things happen to me. Made all kind of threats years ago, you know what I'm saying? She still didn't have to die like that, you know what I'm saying? That's fucked up because she didn't actually do anything. Nothing is actually ever going to happen. But sometimes you can get fucked up just by your intention. Because the gods will see it and they'll say, oh no, they're not messing with that person. Oh no, no, no. And then the black sector says, well, they're black. This is just a black bitch. Oh, really? Oh, really? Okay. Okay. We'll see. Okay. It's stupid. Ask yourselves one question. Do y'all still have any respect for Michael Moore? No, you don't. Do you still have any respect for the bomb? No, you don't. Do you have any respect for anybody involved in that situation at all? No, you don't. So hold on. I also said that I was gonna decode the weaklings. Why the weaklings are attacking my uncle? I have no idea. You dumb as fuck for attacking that man. You're dumb as fuck for attacking me. They were trying to attack my dude, my significant other, and they don't even know who the fuck he is. The fuck you gonna do? Air fight with him? You don't even know him. Those weaklings will never be able to use me as a catalyst to attack people either. Because basically, what people will do when they don't have access to the people that they want to attack, they'll use one person to do that. Well, that ain't gonna never happen through me. I'm literally a neurotransmuter. I will fucking transmute negative energy just like that. Just like that. Lighting up a cigarette for me is a power move. Are you fucking kidding me? You're an idiot. Why are they attacking my uncle? Because they're delusional. Mike believes that he can cause problems in my family because number one, he thinks he's a jilted lover. Mike has never been my lover. I have never loved or gave a fuck about Mike. He thinks that he's the jilted lover. Oh my God, I'm going to fuck up her relationship with her family. Huh? I'm going to make your whole family turn against you and nobody's going to love you. You're just going to be alone the rest of it. Well, really? Why? Because you're ugly? So we all know that's what they've been up to for years. It's been weird. And I think it's mainly because of number one, mental social disorder, antisocial behavior, basically, is what they participate in. Number one, antisocial behavior. You think you're gonna affect me? My man loves me. I've already felt the energy circulate through him. We've made love several times. And that man still loves me. First of all, I bought him to me. I chose him. I chose my man. God brought me and my man together. So Mike is a fucking fool. And I'm going to tell you this even more. If you are a person that knows about witchcraft, right, and dark magic, and you continuously try to do work over and over again to destroy somebody's heart and to just, like, first of all, they know I love love and they know I love sex. And they know how insatiable the sex is between me and my man, who is the person that was meant for me to be with. You can tell by looking at me, by the way I talk about him. They want to stop the sex, basically, in the words of the bomb. And see, the crazy part about it is that I have no interest in stopping anything from them. Like I saw the bum's girlfriend type it in the chat. She want to stop the sex. Sis, why would I want to stop the sex for you? I'm not thinking about who you fucking like that. I just want you to leave me the fuck alone. That's some shit they done put in. I've never in my life tried to stop them from doing anything except for being successful in stopping them from doing harm to me and mine. Otherwise, I don't give a fuck about what y'all do. What y'all do don't affect me. I don't even think about y'all. So y'all notice how that's weird as the fuck. And really, to be honest with you, ain't nobody trying to stop them from having sex except for those people in that sector that's trying to go off half cocked and you notice how but he's up to the no good too. He's just like those people. Either can't none of them fuck with my loved ones or the man that I love. They would die first. I'm telling you, because when you love somebody, your heart is wide open, right? Especially when it comes to your kids and your grandbabies. There will never be a day where I'm going to ever suffer from heartbreak. I would literally have a fucking heart attack or a motherfucking stroke if anything ever. And I don't even, yeah, we don't even entertain that. That ain't gonna never happen. Nothing is ever gonna happen to anybody that I love and give a fuck about. And you know what? Everybody knows it. Everybody, including my clients. My clients will tell you. Because my clients have people that have a similar fucking problem. These people think they're the only ones up to that shit. You ain't the only ones that's stupid like that. I deal with the worst of the fucking worst in my sleep. I eat that shit for breakfast. Stupid, dumbass, delusional motherfuckers running around here trying to conjure up in tranquil spirits. I want this person dead. Why? They left me, huh? They left me. Well, no wonder they left you because, look at how you reacted to them. Lee, you going to a practitioner because you want them dead because They decided they didn't want to be with you and you want them dead. You ever think that maybe it's meant for you to be with somebody else? You ever think that I mean, what, you can't move on? No, I want them dead. See, I don't take clients like that. See, I'm not a retard. So they want to conjure all kind of in tranquil spirit. Spirits are scared of me. Actually, bad spirits are quite scared of me. And if they're not scared of me, they're gonna be scared of my mama. They're gonna be scared of my grandmama. And I'm not just talking about my mama and my grandmama Lena Louisa Eloise Briscoe. I'm talking about Hecate, Lilith. Both of them are my mothers actually, and Aphrodite. So they're the ones that's backing me all the way up to the moon and back to the end of Neptune, all around the fucking 180 degrees around the fucking sun, 360 degrees around the fucking sun. Why is it? Because I show them respect and reverence and I believe in them and I have faith in them. And can you imagine if all I knew was Christianity? I'd be dead by now. Christians die every day. Christians get fucked up every day by people like that. I hate to tell y'all that, man. Like, the only really when it comes to Christianity, what's covering you is your ancestors and yourself, your power within yourself is what I can tell you. But like I had some extra special shit going on, like because this is special. And I think it's because of my beauty and my power. And then, like, I'm just like my grandmama. I was born on a Thursday. I got a kick-ass fucking cosmic chart. My Akashic records are supreme. My grandma was born on a Thursday too. You know what I'm saying? I can't help being the shit. You know what? There's a lot of other people that are the shit. Not these people, not that group of people. You got a monkey over there. He want to be a woman. He wants to be me. And when they can't be you, what do? They get destructive. He was already going through his destructive phase when he called my uncle. He already know he could. None of them can ever emulate me, copy me. They can't do it. They can't copy my powers, not my granny's powers, like, why don't you just be yourself, hon? Just be you. Why you want to be us? You know what I'm saying? The shit, and like it's just weird. And they thought they was gonna destiny swap. They thought they was, and but when they wake up in the morning, all they see is dry patches and shit on their skin. They got blotchiness. They're decaying. It's nothing good is going for them. But look at Jamila. Look at my kids. Look at how healthy we are. Look at my clients. Look at my uncle. Look at everybody in my. Why is it that why y'all keep speaking all this negative shit about me? But why is it that everybody that fuck with me is doing well? uh, and y'all claim y'all doing well, but yet y'all on here crying every day. Why is that? Why I wake up looking like this? Why I wake up looking all good and shit? It's because you're wearing weave. Well, I look good without my weave in, baby. What's up with that? Hey, you're ugly. Go look in the mirror. Oh shit. I look like Fraggle Rock. This shit is hilarious. And all of them are mad because I don't fuck with them. Why would I fuck with somebody that's disloyal to that capacity? I don't fuck with disloyal people. That's why I'm royalty. I don't do shit like that. No, thank you. No dice. Y'all go over there and just destroy each other. Now, this debacle that they're doing, first of all, Hades They not gonna be able to escape the trap that they're in. All of them are fucked. They've been fucked for a while. All of them are super fucked in the game. Every last one of them. Especially any of my enemies. You throwing shit at my kids and shit like, bitch, you about to. So basically, they're trapped, right? So people like them will try to use stuff like this to untrap themselves. No, you're never gonna get set free. You're never you have nothing. I'm not going to get into what I want to get into, but sometimes your spirits will literally trap fucked up people, trap them, leave them powerless. They can't do shit. They're trying to use this as some kind of escape. You can't escape it. You're not going to be allowed to use that stupid shit that my uncle filed to escape the hole that you're in. So basically, they're very quite desperate because in reality, what is it going to gain them? What does doxing gain a troll? Nothing. Like they know this. They they may get a few dollars in donations, but Mike is still going to lose that house. Mike is losing his house. Mike still has to pay a mortgage on his house. My uncle owns this house. Most of the people that I know, their houses are paid off. None of those people's houses are paid off. Do you think that attacking my family and trying to feed off of us is going to ever fucking change that for you? Mike is going to lose that house. Has nothing to do with us. What the fuck we got to do with it? Yeah, I think that I can transfer the energy in the second. No, you can't. Even, listen, I believe that there are some people that could do that. Oh, I want the circumstances. I want the reality. I want the fate and destiny of that person. They don't they would never have anybody fuck with them. Anybody that has power over time, destiny and money would never fuck with those stupid ass people. There are some people that have power over time, destiny and money. None of those practitioners of magic, myself included, would ever fuck with those people. None of them would. So they don't have that kind of power at all to do shit. So ain't nobody running around here worrying about, oh, she's practicing that witchcraft. And so, you should just, and trust me, if my uncle had a problem with me practicing my spiritual beliefs based upon our ancestors, my uncle would not have an issue with that. So I don't even know what the fuck. They're like little children calling my uncle saying that, oh, well, she's burning candles. I burned a candle by my grandmother's obituary downstairs. What is somebody gonna get upset about that? Like that's so dumb. I think really the only thing that they figured out that they do have the power to do is waste people's time. But if you've ever wasted time with people like that, you can take your time back. Why y'all think I look so fucking young? I fuck around, have another baby at the ripe old age of 48 or 49 next year or something. They can't do nothing. And it's sad when you see people like that. Like, it's like, first of all, why are you coming for me anyway? Like, imagine just for existing and being who you are, somebody literally stalks you for 10 to 13 years just because you exist. And they got malice in mind for you. Malice. I've got malice. Why? Bitch, because you too pretty. Well, I ain't that goddamn pretty. You know what I'm saying? But see, another target is my eldest daughter. Now, y'all know I got my All right, y'all, I'm back. I'm sorry. I had to take a phone call. Sorry about that. I'm back, y'all. So, something I just thought about. I was looking at that dude's chat room. One of the trolls comes in there and says, well, if we talking about it, and she's in the black sector, and so we're talking about it. No, I'm not in that black sector. And you know what? Every fucking single time they try to make me a part of that black sector, they get fucked up. It's like these people are gluttons for punishment. I don't have anything to do with that retarded shit that y'all do. And y'all are gonna FIFO. I don't have anything to do with no goddamn black sector, and I will fucking destroy your fucking sector. And a lot of them are delusional. They say, well, I threw my cards, you see, and I got the Hierophant. They're laughing. And I got the Hierophant and the death card. I asked if she's a part of our sector. And they said, yes, bitch, you're delusional. I ain't got a fuck thing to do with that sector. Well, guess what? I called to Belial. I called to somebody and they gave me free reign over you, bitch. You's a goddamn fucking lie. Whoever the fuck has bought all those people together in the fucking utter stupidity and retardation that they are fucking in has nothing to do with Jamila or my family. We don't have a fucking thing to do with the black sector. And then when it comes to them bringing up my mama ain't signed nothing away. And even if my mother, okay, let me tell you something. Let's say that your mother said, I'm gonna give her over to these stupid ass people, right? Imagine if somebody like your mother or your grandmother was to say, I'm gonna give this child over to these rapists and weirdos and abusive people, right? I'm gonna give my child over to these people. Even if they did that at any point, you can rescind that shit. Like nobody has the right to do that. Now see, I come back in here and it's zero in here. And you know what? I'm gonna tell y'all something straight up and down. The lesson of the day for the people that are viewing my channel right now, y'all gonna learn to quit fucking tripping off of them people. Y'all done went back over to that fucking fat crusty ass fucking burnt ass monkey. That's why I can't wait for this channel to grow. I'm sorry, like anytime I leave for 5 minutes, I tell y'all I'll be right back. And y'all, man, I don't know who all is watching my channel, but I can assure you that I've given y'all the warning about those fucking people. And it doesn't matter what they say or what they want you to believe. I'm giving you the truth about all of those people. And I'm not gonna, that's why spirit is not, listen, spirit is not going to get, if you are wrapped up in that sector at this point, and you have no spiritual knowledge on how to get yourself out, I'm not allowed to fuck with that. I'm not allowed to fuck with or work with anybody that's riding the fence between me and somebody else in that group. My spirits ain't having it. We rather just bring in new people that don't have nothing to do with that group. That's a fact. First of all, for you to be watching faithfully an abusive man, spirit kind of looks at you sideways. For you to actually be like, well, Jamila, I think I should judge you based upon these people. Spirit looks at you sideways. I don't care where in the year that you discovered it. Oh well, I didn't know all that. Too bad. I'm not fucking with you. In fact, no matter what they do, no matter who they can call me 20 fucking 30 times a goddamn day. The attachment is gone. Basically, they use Mike to try to latch on to me. The attachment is gone, and Mike has been completely cleared out of the situation, my situation, period. Mike is gone. Those people really barely exist to me. But I felt like I wanted to come on here and speak to you guys about the situation. If you want to believe anything that those people say, it's your fucking funeral, not mine. I wasn't trying to be Hollywood and I already said come with me if you want to live. You follow them people around. I'm gonna guarantee you that you keep following that monkey around and listening to his ugly ass voice, you're gonna end up sick and dead and you ain't gonna have shit. That's a fact. Unless you know how to protect yourself. And I'm not the enemy. But my spirits don't want to work with anybody. Anybody that is connected to any of the enemies, on the internet, they don't want me fucking with you. You're a waste of time. That's a fact. So I ain't giving a shit about none of that. Trust me. Trust me. A bunch of people in social media, I don't give a fuck because people, I'm going to tell you something that I've learned. Most people in this world are fucking pieces of shit. So if you have adapted to that situation, or you have latched on to that situation, or you depend on those people, like for example, you can go right on case.net and look at the case, right? You can see everything that happened on that case and how my uncle already dismissed it, right? Yet you're the type of person that wants to come on here and hear tall tales and waste your precious time on tall tales. I can't fuck with you when you can literally do the fucking research yourself. You rather come on here and be stupid and listen to a dumb, distraught, and very dangerous and cantankerous monkey that I have already told y'all has been using my name to try to pull people in so that they can either feed off of you or fuck you over. And you decide, I don't care about myself, Jamila. I'm gonna, well, then go the fuck over there. That's just like some of these people that have tried to present themselves as competitors for me. Every single person that has went to my competitors has gotten fucked up, and some of them have even died. And I'm not trying to sit up here and save people that don't want to be saved. That's a fact. I ain't got time for that shit. If you've went to my so-called pseudo competitors and the shit ain't even fucking real, if you've went to them, and you wonder why, and then they'll say Jamila did it. How would I know? I've never met this person. This person heard your lies in social media. This person decided to fall for the okey doke, came to you, and you fucked them up even more. I didn't even know you. And they gave you a weak, flimsy ass excuse and said it's Jamila doing it. Huh? How would Jamila do something to fuck up your spiritual case and I've never even spoken to you? See what I'm saying? That's the excuses that they make. They use my name to get attention, wheeled y'all in, fucked your shit completely up, and then said it was Jamila. Well, who the fuck am I, God? The fuck? See what I'm saying? So, you're just a person. You're just a few people that fell for that shit, and it ain't my goddamn fault. It ain't even God's fault. Why on earth would you be listening to a man that's talking about drinking pee and sexually abusing a woman? So that lets me know that you're not worthy of my time any fucking way. And I'm sorry, I can't fucking do it. I got my clients. I got my supporters. I ain't giving a fuck about none of these stupid ass people that watch that sector. If you're amongst the viewers of that sector that believe in those people, me and you ain't got no dice with each other. Simple. And I won't be of any help or any assistance to any of y'all I will not be of any help or assistance to anybody that when you finally wake your ass up. Because what is the big deal? Did you go and look at the court case? Go look at it. You can go look at it. Now I want to come on here and hear some drama, and I'm gonna go over there to somebody that I can't trust to get my spiritual work done and get fucked up. Is that my fault? Is that my fucking problem? I'm not out here still trying to get clients. If a client comes to me, I don't give. I got plenty of clients. My clients come in through me through word of mouth. They're the ones that still trying to steal my business, that of which there'll always be failures at. You ain't gonna never make 100 grand, 200 grand, 300 grand. You ain't gonna never see $1 million doing spiritual work for people. Your spirit, those people's spirits ain't gonna do that for you. They're not, but they keep trying it, don't they? So that's on you. Now, Jamila, we think that using racism and dragging up slavery, Jamila, we think that that's going to give us some kind of power, huh? And I'm black. Yeah, I think that they can do something for me. More people have found out. More people have found out fucking around with that sector is not good. And so we all know what the get up and what the setup is. We all know that. Right now, let me go look at this fucking fat ugly ass goddamn monkey trying to reminisce on some shit that ain't never happened. Hold on. Happiness. Delusional, homeless, broke. He got 49 dumbasses watching him right now. What an it listen. 49 retards watching him right now while he spews negative. Do you hear what he's saying? He's oh, but it was okay because you think he's just talking to me. Well, he doesn't affect me. I'm sitting right here. I'm sitting right here. And look at me. I'm sitting right here warm and safe in my grandmother's home. What is he talking about? So then if it's not the truth, then what is he doing? He's unleashing vagabond and poverty spirits on you dumbasses using my name. That's why my spirits don't allow nobody that listens to that group, they do not allow them to come in my face. They don't. The clients that I get from social media have no connection with the black sector. They would never watch that shit. They'd be like, what is this negative shit? Ew, that's like a no-brainer. Like, if you're trying to manifest something, why would you think I sit and watch that stupid shit? I can promise you that the monkey ain't even fucking brushed his goddamn teeth today. I can promise you he ain't I can promise you that Michael Moore Jr. has not taken a shower in weeks, and he has not brushed his teeth in weeks. I can I can smell them from you. It's disgusting. Do you think that any of that negativity is going to touch me? No, it's not. In fact, uh it seems like to me that it's backfiring because Mike, while you're calling people broke, why don't you show how much money you have? See, they do stuff like that clearly to cover up something else. Perhaps we should look up your documents, Mike, because I can smell a foreclosure coming on. And you're too codependent. That's the problem. When he ran out of that money that he got from his mama and selling the house because Mike is a drug addict, also, when he ran out of that money, now and ask yourself this question: what the fuck does that have to do with Jamila? What does it have to do with Jamila? Jamila makes money every single day. Jamila runs a full-time business and a service every single day. What that got to do with me? What does his problems have to do with me? Does Mike have any power to do anything to me? No, he does not. And Mike, I'm going to tell you something. Your fucking ass is powerless and you're going to find out. When you realize that you could not keep me in Georgia, who does that? Who does that? You know what, Mike? When I got out of Georgia, proved that you ain't shit. Because he was trying to keep me in Georgia. That wasn't going to happen. Now look at you still running. Why you think we weak over here, Mike? I'm taller than you. Every man in my family is taller than you, Mike. You're 5'3". When I give birth to baby boys, they end up being 6 foot fucking tall. 5'11", 6'3". You're a short, stubby 5'3", crusted, musty bastard. So what he has to do, the only thing that he can do is harass people by phone. That's literally what you Mike, you're a prank phone caller, is what you are. End of story. Not to mention, my uncle has already told me that they continue to call him unknown. My uncle just doesn't answer the phone. He's got unknown calls restricted from his phone. So he doesn't pick up the phone. End of story. Oh, and by the way, Mike, I screen recorded the part of your live where you said, I'm going to call your uncle again. What the fuck does that prove? What does that prove that you a desperate ass retarded stalker? The fuck? I'ma call him again. Hold on, y'all. I'ma call him again. Uh, my uncle don't give a fuck about that shit. You may have um imposed some shock value when you first did it, but you're not doing that again. My uncle ain't giving a fuck about you. So now what, Mike? You gonna sit over there in your patheticness, calling people? No, you're not. You know what? In fact, Mike, you're the type of person that not only should your access to the internet be restricted and monitored, but also you shouldn't even be allowed to even use a phone service. Not only that, look at how dumb he is admitting publicly to breaking the law. Stupid. So if you're over here and hold on a minute, let me see who's in here. Hold on, let me see. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Hit the thumbs up if you got good sense. How many thumbs up do we have? Okay, yeah. See, this is what I'm talking about. And see, I'm not y'all keeper. I don't have to convince the public of anything. I don't have to convince anybody of anything. I don't have to prove shit. Everything that I am and what I have and what I will obtain, I already have it. Everything. So I've already warned y'all that that sector uses my name to pull you into some bullshit. Mike is a vagabond. Do y'all want to know what a vagabond is? My entire life, I was very secure in my money and everything. When Mike was in my life, my shit was all fucked up. He's bad juju. He's fucked up. Why would you continue to go over there and watch that shit? Why would you continue to listen to him? Why? When I'm telling you that he can't do shit to me. Matter of fact, if I were to unblock him, Mike would probably try to flirt with me and get me to come see him. I would never come see him, ever. Ever. When I heard Mike on there trying to talk to some fake ass witches, bitch, you would never have the power to kill nobody in my motherfucking family. And he's over there. Can we do some death magic on her uncle? Yeah, we gonna do some. Y'all ain't gonna do a goddamn thing but fart and fucking fall down. So the fact that he attacked my uncle, one of my favorite uncles, you're dead to me. Dead, Mike. Dead. Listen, you was dead to me before that. I never liked your ugly ass. I'm just telling y'all the fucking truth. But I've hated Mike ever since he fucking wished death on my daughter. That's what I was talking about before I got interrupted by that phone call. Uh Keep in mind, one of the reasons why I quit fucking with Mike is because all of a sudden he was wishing death on my Deja. Now, am I worried about anything happening to Deja? No. Ain't shit gonna happen to her. And I'm not just saying that for wishful thinking. Like, I'm pretty bad. I'm a bad motherfucker when it comes to protecting my loved ones. Okay. Um, they have a jealousy, especially for her. And so my daughter, she does have her social media, and and probably a friend of mine told me a few months ago that one of them crazy motherfuckers showed a photograph on the of their wall. They took it down quickly of my grandson. Well, if you see my grandson, he's very healthy and happy. They can't fuck with none of my children. The fuck are they gonna do? What you gonna do? Not a goddamn thing. So, I mean, as far as like bad energy, I learned how to keep their bad energy away. And then also, after what I saw, oh my God, I'm not even going to get into detail. So they're following my children around in social media. Why would you be cool with somebody like that? A ugly bitch behind a goddamn computer going, yeah, yeah, I hate these people. Bitch, are you crazy? And then trying to light scully candles and shit that's gonna get them fucked up. And that's all they do is get fucked up. Because my eldest daughter, both of my daughters look just like me, but my eldest daughter, Deja, look just like me. She has her TikTok. And they be following her around and shit on fucking TikTok and shit, looking fucking, they look stupid as the fuck. Do I follow any of their children in social media? No, the fuck I don't. In fact, your children don't even exist to me. What the fuck? Well, I think you attacking my kid because my kid went through this and that. Well, bitch, ain't nobody attacking your kid but you. You're bringing the negativity to your children because you can't fucking learn how to behave in social media. Then you trying to play around with witchcraft, and that shit is backfiring on your own kids. Cause you doing some stupid shit that's why people that write books and necromantic books and all that stuff, You know, if you actually look at and read those books, you have to proceed with caution. These motherfuckers trying to practice that, and oh my God, it was real funny when they tried to do the Kabbalah. That shit was funny as the fuck. The gods was laughing about that shit. They tried to fucking fuck with us with the tree of death, and that was the end for them. That was the end. Because now you can see that whatever that entity is that they tried to invoke for me is literally eating them. Their skin, their hair. Look how thick my hair is. Look how beautiful my skin looks. And you know, you got the evil ones running around here talking about, oh, she thinks she can't be touched up. It's like, bitch, quit trying to challenge your fucking self. You're gonna get fucked the fuck up. You cannot fuck with people, especially not me, but I'm a person that don't bother. Like, I literally don't bother people. And I ain't no dumb motherfucker that's just gonna sit up here and go, oh, fuck that bitch. I don't like that bitch. Let me go practice some black magic. Big mistake. Big mistake. You can talk shit about a motherfucker. You can hate a motherfucker. You can even you can do whatever you want, but the moment you try to light a fucking candle and put some oil on it against a person that never did a fucking thing to you, that's when you fucked up. Especially me. That's when you fucked up. And I ain't just talking about those people, man. We can go even further up on the top of the ladder. We can go further up on top of the fucking new universal ladder. Why did the parasites and the vampires, especially the ones in the church, why did they start fucking with witches? That's a big mistake. You can't fuck with a witch's family. You listen, a lot of them, what they will do is they'll let you get away with some shit and trick the fuck out of you, but they'll give you several signs to stop. They'll get you in a position where you think it's all gravy, and then bam. And one thing about the gods is that they do love. They give people chances, don't they? They done pulled their last chance card last year. They were out of chance cards. They already went through the entire community chest. And now, I'm just telling the truth. And we all know that most people are dumb the fuck down. So them getting more views right now, like I got 40 people watching. You got 40 retards watching you right now looking stupid. And I'm gonna tell you to your goddamn face. I remember an angel told me years ago, this dude was an angel. Changed my fucking life. I was sitting up there. It was one of my lovers. And when we had to break up and part ways, he asked me straight the fuck up. He said, Shawnee, he said, are you retarded? Changed my motherfucking life, bitch. I said, you're right, I am being retarded. Ever since then, I was a better woman. And then I went and because he's a rapper, I went and watched him perform and I took a picture of him and literally his whole body illuminated. Literally his whole body. So some people are here to teach you something. Y'all need to hear that. You are dumb for watching Mike. Yeah, you can say, well, you was dumb for fucking him. Yeah, but I survived it. If you continue to watch that dude, look at what he doing. He got bad breath. Hold on, let's turn it back on. Poverty, 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 sickness. That's all I hear him saying. He's project. What else does he have to project out to the world? Listen at him. How am I a parasite and I'm not stalking you? She's a parasite. Wait a minute. Hold on. How am I a parasite when I'm not stalking you? See how they got the shit fucked up? I'm not stalking you. I've told you to leave me alone. I've moved away from you people. How am I a parasite? Because I'm defending myself and I'm on here doing my own show. Why would I need to be a parasite? Anyway, that's it. Just see how stupid they are. This motherfucker go live. All them people in that sector go live every day doing parasitic, roachified shit every day. You know what I'm saying? So, do I do that? No. What if y'all heard me consistently tell them people, go the fuck away and leave me the fuck alone? That's it. That makes me a parasite. Okay, okay, bitch. But we all know that you're sitting up there with this dude that's using my name for attention. Have I ever used any of those people's name? Why would I use your name for attention when you're a bunch of dipshits that make no fucking money online, literally? All of them are pissed because all of them have they were forced to get jobs. They didn't do it because they wanted to. They were forced to get jobs because they couldn't make any money in social media. Nobody, everybody knew they was full of shit. So what? So you're backbiting off of me. You're constantly talking about me. You're acting like your whole life and livelihood, and then also it's not real. None of these people are going to get any return on the 3 or 4 hours that this fucking fat, disgusting monkey has been live. Nothing is going to happen for them. I'm on here defending my uncle and my family. I got a reason to be here. And by the way, if it wasn't for these fucking stalkers, they're literal stuff. We all know that the stalkers are the parasites. If it were not for them doing what the fuck they're doing, you're literally running around the internet like a damn roach, dropping documents, but yet you can, they don't even know what parasite, they just repeat, they parrot people. I'm defending my uncle because I don't want nobody looking bad or looking down at my uncle or my family. Last night, my uncle just came in. He bought 2 T-bone steaks. I got some fucking what's the name of them steaks? I got a couple of tomahawk steaks down in the fucking freezer. But my uncle came home with he bought 2 T-bone steaks and 2 filet mignons for me and Jacob. Literally, my uncle feeds us. You know what I'm saying? Like literally the dude is he literally is like, my uncle is such a kind-hearted and beautiful person. I don't want people on here thinking negatively about my fucking uncle. And I'm gonna tell you something straight the fuck up and down, that was a mistake that my uncle made, and I got all of my family covered under protection. I never once, was like, "Oh fuck you, I'm through with you. You ain't my family no more." Nah, I ain't gonna do no shit like that. He family. So why would I do that? For what? So how are they going to try to spin it? They can't spin it. They look stupid. They look, what are you going to do? You're going to come on here and try to make my uncle look stupid after we've been living with my uncle for months and he ain't done nothing but kept us safe and fucking warm? Are you fucking retarded? Do I look dumb? What you think I did some black magic on my uncle or some shit like that? That's family. I'm not a retard like some people who would live under a person's roof and be doing black magic on them. I would never, literally, when I talked to my uncle, I said, "Uncle," I said, "why you do that?" He was like, and then we kind of yelled back and forth. He said, "We're gonna fix it," and that's the end of the damn story. Anyway, instead of listening to 2 or 3 hours of these no life having, no pussy getting losers, I had to go there because that's how they equate their life. That's how they equate their worthiness. Instead of doing that, go look at the court case. The documents are there. You can go on case.net and look at that case right now. The last document is my uncle getting the case closed, is the last document on there. So you can see it on there. It was a family argument. Why are these people so fucking destitute that they are not only trying to cause family arguments, but then also come to YouTube saying, look, everybody, that like what the fuck? What you know, and Spirit Halfway a few weeks ago had some kind of hope for them people that but they got desperate. And you know what? You're gonna remain desperate. You're gonna in any chaos in my family, like any family arguments or chaos or whatever, or stuff that we got to transmute, that's our shit to transmute. You ain't got, these people are destitute. I need some energy. I need something to talk about. I ain't got nothing else better to do. And then, by the way, this monkey lied to my uncle. He lied to him. That was how he was able to get us to beefing, was by lying to him. Finally, when my uncle was listening to me, I said, Uncle, I said, that dude is not only attacked, I said, those people have not only attacked my mama, but your mama. Oh, I forgot to mention that the fact that I filled my family in on the fact that that group of people have attacked my grandmother. And he was like, how? I said, they took her picture and made troll accounts. That's enough. That's all you got to do. You took a picture of my grandmother, my beloved grandmother, who I swear to God, oh my God, you took a picture of my Uncle Reggie's mother and was all over the internet with it for several fucking years. And my grandma was deceased. My grandmother died 18 years ago. They had photographs of my grandmother that they stole from me, from my social media, and was using it for troll accounts. I, I said, so whatever, because he said, well, he said that you had did something with his mom picture. I said, Uncle, I said, do you know that for several years, this very same dude has been stalking your mother's grave? Literally stalking my mother, my grandmother, and my mother's grave. So your lies have no fucking power, Mike. Yeah, I talked to her uncle and so and so and so. Nigga, you ain't talk, nigga. You lied about some shit because you're dishonorable, and my family would never fucking accept him. My grandmother, like literally, like he tried to make it seem like my uncle is gonna do his bidding. You got me fucked the fuck up, dude. You can never claim that over my uncle. And you a loser, nigga. My uncle went to the military. My uncle is a veteran. Your motherfucking ass went where? Where was you at, Mike? In jail for robbing somebody because you came into this world without shit and you ain't shit and you never will be shit. And that's the fucking reality of it. Because you 49 fucking years old online doing shit like this. And ask yourself, why would he even be trying to compare himself to my uncle? Why don't this monkey and all that monkey shine just get a fucking life? There's no competition with my uncle. If Mike was to roll up right now and say, choose me, make a choice between your uncle, your children, your grandchildren, and your new man who was absolutely fucking gorgeous and beautiful, make a choice. I'm a bit, that's like a no-brainer. I'm gonna choose my uncle over him. I'm gonna choose my family over him. I'm gonna choose my children, obviously. I'm gonna choose my new man that I just met a few months ago. I'm gonna choose him. And Mike will never be the chosen. Mike will never be my choice ever. And that's what this silly frolicking ass of this motherfucker, twinkle toe motherfucker, been running around here trying to get me to doing it because I need that for my self-esteem. Nigga, you need to go brush your fucking teeth and go find you a woman. But instead, what he's going to do is sit there and sadly let his obsession ruin him. I have never put any kind of obsession spells on Mike or none of that shit. He did that shit to his fucking self, stupid ass. The fuck are you like? Is anybody else looking at Mike like, God, this nigga is pathetic? Like this woman done left Georgia and here you are online stalking her family, trying to make some sense of it, and everybody's laughing at him. He's being encouraged to make a fucking fool out of himself right now. Well, the Stefan, he was able to cause a family argument for like maybe it was like me and my uncle had some tension between us for like maybe a week. It was maybe a week. Me and my uncle had some tension and finally we was able to fucking talk about it and hash it out. And then a week later was when I found out that he had did that and he was like, "No, I'm gonna go down there and dismiss that. Don't worry about that." He said, "We're gonna go to court, just be quiet and take care of it." That's exactly, and this is my uncle that I've known my whole fucking life. And Mike's like, look at what, because he tried to tell me like any desperate, abusive man, your whole family don't love you. And that, like, nigga, you wish. So now he's what's the point, Stefan? People are supposed to walk away from that situation believing in that, but really it's about something else, I'm telling you. Because none of it makes any sense. Even most men that are abusive like that don't want you to have any family to love on you after, somebody done did that after dealing with an abuser. Most of them at least know how to hide that. This stupid monkey is out making it obvious, like, and I don't want your family to like, and bitch, you won't have sex with me, and I don't die, and then ain't no man gonna want you. Yeah, but why am I fucking somebody every fucking day? Why do I talk to my man every fucking day? Why has there been literally no arguments between me and my dude? None. Why hasn't there been any arguments or disharmony between me and my children or my grandchildren? Why is it that why is it that ain't shit happen and nothing ever will happen? Because keep in mind, whatever little plot, because Spirit showed me that Mike was trying to have work done on my family. He was trying to have work done on my family all the way from 2019. He was trying to get work done so that my family would turn their backs on me. That it didn't work. It'll never work. I don't want your family to care about you. I want them to hate you. Because I'm too stupid. Yeah, well, you're an idiot. Yeah, we all know that. I'm going to sit out here in front of everybody. Why? Because you love me? No, we all know Mike does not love me. And people will say, he love you. That's because you a stupid, dumb bitch. If you interpret any of that bullshit that monkey does as love, you need to know what love is. You need to be loved by me. I don't do that shit to people that I love. Now, if somebody that I love becomes possessed or something and get to talking crazy, I'll be like, yeah, 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 da 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 da. I'm gonna tell them off, but I ain't gonna hurt. I ain't gonna never hurt nobody I give a fuck about, especially family, especially somebody that I birthed out of my fucking womb. You got me fucked up. That shit ain't gonna never happen. And a lot of y'all need to stop allowing that to happen too. Now, there are some people that really do come from fucked up families that have affected them gravely. My family ain't never done no shit like that. You see that, Mike was like, I want you to throw her out. We gonna get you thrown out. You gonna get you. And guess what? I can guarantee you. Let me ask real quick. I'm gonna ask: is Michael Moore Jr. behind on his mortgage? Yes or no? Give me protection too, because he got vagabond spirits. Yes or no? Major Arcana. Even numbers is yes. Odd numbers and court cards is no. And I ain't gonna lie about it either. Yep, Mike is behind on his mortgage. It looks like he hasn't paid his mortgage since somewhere around June. So, and Mike, how you gonna come up with that money? You gonna come up with that money? You gonna do a get rich quick scheme? It ain't my fault. That ain't my fucking, but that's your fucking fault. And I think it's got something to do with Mayoko ain't paying the. Mayoko said, "Fuck that, I ain't paying on this house no more." Because I believe it was Mayoko that was paying the mortgage. He's definitely gonna lose that house though. And what you gonna do? You gonna go postal, Mike, when you lose that basic ass house, nigga? Your house is basic. Wait till you see my motherfucking house. Your house is basic as the fuck. You don't even know how to decorate your house. Your shit look like shit. That basic ass little piece of shit need to fucking fall apart any fucking way. You got a basic, boring ass fucking house. Ain't no character at that house, and it's just no, you no. Okay. Wait till you see my custom built fucking lake home. What you gonna do though, Mike, whenever you do get foreclosed on, and you already know it's coming and that dumbass sector is gonna expose it. What you gonna do? You gonna go postal? You gonna try to pull up on me? Huh? You gonna try to pull up on me with a gun? I can guarantee you that Mike, I got my spirits are very powerful and very dark. They are very powerful and very dark. They're saying to you, if you ever feel froggy leaps so that they can implode your car, you would literally die on the way. So even if you said, I'm going to jump on a plane, you wouldn't be allowed to get on the plane, Mike. Even if you said, I'm getting on a bus so I can go fuck this bitch over, you wouldn't be allowed to get on the bus. They would stop it. You would literally, at some point between your transportation towards me and anybody that I love, you would be shut the fuck down. That's a fact. Cause I've seen it happen way too many fucking times. Not too many times, but I've seen it happen. Any ill will, especially even physical stuff, because a lot of people that don't really have no magic and they open up cans of worms that they don't know how to fucking deal with, they'll say, fuck this shit. I'm gonna go just kill these people. You would die on your way fucking with me. I don't know about nobody else. I don't know about nobody else. I know that what my spirits do for me. Literally, when your weak ass magic fails and you try to come and pull up, you gonna and they might do you another one even better that I ain't even gonna fucking mention. You might end up clucking around the fucking block like a fucking chicken banging your head up against the goddamn fucking concrete. The fuck on some damn where. Exactly, Stefan. My uncle got angry at me because Mike said something to him about my grandmother sold this house to him for $1 or something. And that I don't know. Listen, I don't know where Mike would have heard that from. He didn't hear that from me. I have no idea because I was a little kid when my uncle bought this house. So I don't have but even if somebody in my family ran their mouth, they still family, right? So even if somebody said that, what is that going to change anything? So my uncle got upset and did that, and but like I said, it took us about a week, and we was good after that. So, Mike, can't none of y'all cause any division in my family, period. End of story. But you can fuck around and find out if you keep trying. See, an obsessive person that repeats the same shit over and over again is eventually you're going to have to learn the lesson. So it's a lot of those people over there that are extremely obsessive. I'm gonna do a candle, and it's gonna say, and Jamila's man is gonna leave her, and this and that. Do you understand the spirits and the gods that I have protecting my relationship with my children, my grandchildren, my uncle, my family? They're not evil spirits, they're spirits of love and protection. Do you realize the protection that I have around my man? You can't touch him at all or anybody else and you'll get fucked up. Because I don't think I've ever felt as hard for anybody as him. Oh my goodness. And I didn't fall for him. It wasn't trauma bonding. It was his love that like I said, I'm the one that created that situation between me and him, nobody else. So literally if he was to if he was to leave me, I would literally my heart would it would break into two. It would literally hurt me so bad. Like literally when I'm away from him, that's why I'm gonna talk to him. I'm be like, we need to move in together because when I'm away from you, it's a sense of I get like a sense of just emptiness. Like I feel it. Like it's just like I just want to be around him all the time. Right. And so I'm gonna talk to him about moving in together. Uh can you imagine? I wouldn't even imagine that if he was to ever leave me, the heartbreak that I would feel, that I would have to carry with me. And I literally just met him, but that's because you know it's definitely fate, right? And I asked the gods to bring the my true love to me. So that's my true love. So obviously when I did the work to open the doors to bring him in, obviously there's protection around that. Like you sitting up here talking about some I'm gonna do some spiritual work to do, bitch, you about to get fucked up. Cause this ain't no fake ass shit. Like the love that a lot of these other people try to experience, they experience fake love so they can drag a motherfucker around to prove that somebody wanted to touch them. No, like I would literally, if I had to keep him hidden, if I could have kept my kids hidden, if I'd have saw this coming, I didn't see it coming. You know what I'm saying? I would. So that's love. What I have for him is love because I said bring the one to me. And there he was. Exactly what I asked for. And I'm not going to give up any more information or anything like that, but it's just like that. And so, you can run around here, Mike, and try to do spells with your dookie and your nasty piss. It ain't going to run him off from me. First of all, he legit doesn't give a fuck about what you're talking about. Like that's just legit. Really, nobody really gives a fuck what you're talking about. Okay. I don't know why Mike thinks that he can fuck over people's lives from the internet. Mike, even if you were able to do that, surely you would know that by now something would be done about that. If you was able to come on here and just spew your bad breath to everybody. And I can assure you that he's more than likely gonna pick me up in a few hours and literally Mike, all this shit you done did all goddamn day. All this shit you done did all goddamn fucking week. All this shit you done did all damn month fucking long. Do you know that I go over to that man's house and I make love to him? And I don't even think that's one of the amazing things about him is that all of the bad shit, all of your social awkwardness, all of your you talking about Dookie and somebody ate your Dookie and you just obviously being a scat specialist and shit. I forget about all this shit when I'm with him. Like I don't even think about you. It's just like a whole other world. And somehow his presence just automatically switches off of you. And you can't change it. Like he'd be like, you know, he'd be like, let's stop that. That one day he was like, do death magic on her uncle. Mike, that shit gonna backfire. And I heard you say that my uncle was dying. Have you not been proven over and over again as being delusional? My uncle's definitely not dying, stupid. Hmm. Mike probably done gathered up some money. I'm gonna go pay some witches. Okay, I can't do it. Oh goodness. That shit is hilarious to me, y'all. I can't with the shit no more. You gonna end up getting fucked up. And I got a warning for even these little witches and shit that be running around here trying to do shit. Like just your intention alone, you ain't gonna never touch me. That's just like I told y'all. Somehow my uterus had ended up retroverted. It was really weird. I fixed it already. Even though you can't do shit, just you being evil and thinking about it is gonna fuck you up. That's just the end of the fucking story. Even just your intent, just you thinking about it is gonna fuck your shit up. Just saying. Fighting me ain't gonna do it. Go talk to God. I'm gonna go get the Bible. No, not that God. That God. That. Nah. I'm gonna go talk to the God of the Bible, but I have a spell candle sitting here. Last time I checked, the only people that are able to use spells in the Bible are people that don't practice witchcraft. And well, I'm gonna talk to Jesus. Well, Jesus kind of stood by what Yahweh said, kind of like I just okay, just do what you do then. I practice Hellenic polytheism. I don't give a fuck about what none of them think of that shit. And you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. My loved ones don't think negatively of me because of what I practice. Because what do I bring to the people that I love? I bring them nothing but protection and healing. So nobody's gonna say, "Well, Jamila, fuck you. We casting you out because you a witch." That ain't gonna happen. Now, if I was a retarded witch running around here talking about, I'm gonna put a curse on my family, I'm gonna put a curse on this motherfucker and that because y'all piss me off, then I would be casted out from my family. But I listen to my ancestors. I would never, ever, ever do a goddamn thing to my fucking y'all, the dumbasses that did this shit. Now your family don't fuck with you. You ain't got nowhere to go and shit. And yeah, because I got more inflow. Mike tried to get me to do work on his family. He sent me pictures of all of his sisters and every fucking thing, bro. Have I ever sent Mike a photograph of anybody in my family saying, hey, get work done on this person? Never, never. So that's why he would come over, he would do that, and then he would come over and he would delete. Let me delete that. Let me delete that. You know what I'm saying? But he's still unstable, like, and I truly believe that Mike's family would fuck him. He's trying to get me to do work on his own sisters. Ain't that a bitch? Like that motherfucker ain't got no loyalty. What a stupid idiot. And he'll come on here and look at a spiritual video. I got to curse everybody in my family. Who does that? I work very closely with my grandmother. I actually have an ancestor altar set up for her. My grandma would whoop my proverbial fucking ass if I was to ever try to fuck with my fucking own family. No, we don't do that. And my grandma is extremely powerful, even if she's passed on. I don't know why people think, I'm gonna do this to kill their ancestors. It's not that they did anything like that, but you know, this is my grandmother's ancestor altar right here. They didn't drink all that water. I got to get them some fresh water. You think she would? You think she's not guiding me and providing me the energy and the strength and the wisdom to protect everybody and all of her descendants? Are you fucking crazy? See, that's what I'm talking about. Then they'll say, "You're not a high priestess." I'm not. Okay. Okay. And I don't feel burdened or stressed by it. Even that day, it did kind of. It was like, well, goddamn, Uncle. He was like, he apologized. Even he was, well, he gave his version of an apology. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't even no apology needed. You know what I'm saying? Because like, when I saw it, I was like, oh damn. I was like, oh, okay. And I talked to my grandma, and then I talked to him like a week later, and you know what I'm saying? Like, it just is what the fuck it is. Why would Mike be so pathetic? Like, Mike, let's talk about your family. Let's talk about your family, Mike. Let's talk about how your family literally accused you of the unthinkable. Why you not talking about your own family, Mike? My family is fine. I'm good with my uncle. And that is no fucking joke. I want you to be mad at your uncle, and I want your family to all reject you and dog you out because I want you to come back to Georgia. For what, Mike? What the fuck would I come back there for? I would never come back. Why in the fuck would y'all have no fucking idea? And I could prove it, but people know I'm telling the truth because nobody normal would ever think that a woman would actually want to be with Mike. I can prove it though. I got messages where I was like, Mike, I'm ready to go home. I don't want to be here anymore. Why are you leaving me? Well, technically you're a piece of shit that is like I can't trust you. Like the nigga was turning on me every other day. He can't even be my friend. I wouldn't even be friends with Mike. Mike don't even qualify to be my enemy. So whatever fantasy he got in his head, and I think that what they try to do though, and I'm gonna get out of here, y'all. But I think that what they try to do is they try to prove that they can emulate love. When all of us that have been following the situation with Mike, like a lot of the people that's keeping it real, like from the beginning, because there was actually people that was like, when me and Mike first met, it was a lot of people that was supportive of me and him. But when they saw how he kept coming on there and just like literally roasting me after we met, they said, fuck that. And Mike tried to blame me. I lost supporters because of you. I'm like, no, you lost supporters because people could see that even though I didn't plan on staying with Mike forever. Fuck no. I was never attracted to Mike, and I knew that that wasn't it for me, right? It still was the point that he would do the stuff that he did. So that's why you lost supporters. All of the people that fuck with you, like they didn't really fuck with you until you started fucking with me. And then when you prove yourself to be a piece of shit, they was like, oh my God. People didn't like it so much to the point where they just stopped looking at you and me like, this is sad. I don't want nothing to do with this. Just fucking sick. You a sick person, Mike. You got a lot of mental problems. What the fuck was the point of you coming on here like trying to roast me? Wow, it was really weird. That's all I gotta say is that the shit was weird. But then all the lies got to swarming, and then also the lies that was told on me was in. Okay, y'all gotta go. Hold on. The lies that was told to make people hate me was already in rotation. So, but by now everybody surely knows that y'all came on here, told a house shit of fucking lies, That's all they do in that sector is lie. They made up all them fucking lie. And so what would be the point? So what I want all of y'all to do is I want y'all to go and look it up on case.net. Don't just, in fact, throw away everything that stupid monkey said as well as that bomb. Go on case.net and go and look at the documentation. And the last document filed was my uncle attempting to get it dismissed. Okay. You'll be able to see that, and that's the end so my question is, what are you trying to prove, that I'm a bad person? Like, what the fuck? Like, people can see clearly. Oh my god, it's so stupid. Anyway, y'all, I'll talk to y'all later. That sector has once again managed to dig a deeper fucking hole for themselves. I just don't understand it. I really honestly don't. I really don't. I don't get why these people can't just let it go. And then all of them have figured out that's why they come on here, you bitch, and you this and that, because they try shit and they get fucked up immediately. Like, I'm not talking about, listen, you can even hear it in their voices. I can promise you that right now, Mike is over there shaking. Literally, Mike's hands are shaking, trying to put the liquor to his lips. Right? You can hear it in that bomb, no, because the bomb, every time he says my name, he's like, immediately your motherfucking ass get what you got coming immediately. And then if you're a masochist and your pleasure center has tried to get used to the fucking pain that my spirits will cause you, they took that fucking away from y'all too. So you just gonna suffer. And that's what they deserve. Like, what is anybody not in agreement? Oh, I hate Jamila. I see that Jamila is somebody to envy. I choose to envy her. I choose to envy her children. I'm looking up her family. I can see her grandma's net worth is probably a few million. And I'm gonna try to derail her, fuck up her kids, file false police reports, false CPS reports, not based upon witness account, but some shit that I made up in my crazy mind. I'm gonna lie on her, try to get her killed, tell a real big sexual lie on her, try to ruin her life, and I'm just gonna roll up on her and I'm gonna get away with it and I'm gonna walk away without a scratch. You fucking delusional. And then not only that, I'm gonna go in the black sector and do it. Cause guess what? Guess what? The black sector is a bunch of racists. The black sector is a bunch of racists. And so if we get in a racist environment, we gonna get away with it. What? Wait a minute. What? So hold on. Hold on. So you're gonna reinvent racism and reinvent slavery, and you gonna come for me because even though right now, uh I found out some shit today that the president did to the Constitution or something, which I ain't even worried about that. You thought that you thought that using racism was gonna work on me? You thought that shit was gonna work on me? And what was you gonna do? What was you gonna do? You was gonna go to the graves of the slave masters, and you was gonna pull up some of their dirt, even though all of my spirits and shit own this whole earth is real estate. So you're gonna go and get some graveyard dirt. You gonna go you gonna go and dig up some motherfucking graveyard dirt. and you gonna do some motherfucking necromancy on me? Bitch, please. First of all, first of all, I could see you doing that if you were justified. But you hating me because I'm beautiful is not justification, baby. I got too many fucking connections. Well connected. You don't even want to know how child, I gotta go. You don't even want to know how well connected I am, no. Dummies. Oh my gosh, she's gonna ruin it. And throw some more shit. Try to throw something at my uncle again. See what the fuck gonna happen to you is what my spirits want them to know. Anyway, y'all, I'll see y'all later. I'm about to eat den. I think I'm gonna go down there and go ahead. I gotta unthaw them tomahawk steaks that I got. I ain't gonna cook those tonight. We're gonna do something different. I'm gonna get some food cooked and stuff, and I will see y'all later. Yes, all hail to my uncle. He is a beautiful person. He is loved. No, he is not dying. I don't know who the fuck told the monkey that shit. Monkey gonna learn how to you know what? Hold on, Stefan. Let me say this. I realized why the monkey got that big old fat overgrown fucking nose. And why his nose got bigger. You notice how Mike's nose got bigger throughout the years because he nosy. That nose, but that the boy, hey, his nose weigh like 20 damn pounds by now. God damn. All up in everybody damn, all up in my man's business, talking about my man, talking about trying to tell him what he's supposed to like. You're just an idiot. Just flailing around here looking stupid. Anyway, I gotta go, y'all. And I can just see Mike now. He's sitting over there lonely and sad and fucking heartbroken. When you know better, you'll do better, Mike. I gotta go. I'll see y'all later though. Hit that thumbs up, y'all, and go over on this channel and say, now, Mike, now you know that this looks ridiculous, but I do seriously challenge y'all to go look up those documents and you'll see where that's already been undone. Not by no witchcraft or nothing. No, I mean, just good old fashioned, just family love and my ancestors, you know what I'm saying? Because that was, but even at the time that it happened, I wasn't worried about nothing. Only Mike's mother would throw him out in the dead of winter. That would only happen to Mike, is what I want to say in closing. Mike, the only person that is even deserving of being thrown out in the fucking snow would be you. That's your bag, hun. You could never make that happen to me. All right, y'all. I gotta go. Oh, and Bum died. Court is in 4 days. Yeah. Court is in 4 days. Now you know what's gonna happen in court. You got the power to change it? No, you don't. Talking about some court is in for eviction court is in 4 days. That's why you ain't got nothing, Lamar. That's why you don't have nothing. That's why you ain't never accomplished nothing in your life, literally. But, that's pretty much it. That's all I have time for, y'all. I'll see y'all later. Bye.